educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems. I like to be away in my patience. Stay up, I feel so outdated. How can we look the other way? Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is hard to swallow. I think I'll chew it. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems. I wish I knew.
Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Resurrection Sunday. Hope everybody is doing well today. Let's see who's here. Who's in the house? Who's in his house? Shall we see? Hey, Lexi the Law Nerd. Hey, Beauty is her name. Galatians 6:7. Hello. Hey, Legacy Moon, True Crime and Mysteries. Hey, Shark Tank Life. Hey, It's the Rocks. Hey, GC. Hey, Only Me 23. Only Me 23. Still in the blessing business. Really, Only Me 23 has what did God say about David? David was a man of God's own heart. And Only Me 23 is too. Okay. God's heart always showing up every live. Thank you so much, Only Me 23. Looks like Galatians 6:7. Galatians 6:7 is the winner. So Galatians 6:7. I hope you thanked Only Me 23 in the chat. Thank you, Only Me 23. Who else? Hey, Miss Nisi and GC and the real VB and Tanya B and Dennis Byron. Hello. I came in the room to Harlem Shake. Okay, come on in. Come on in. Hey, Life Unleashed. Hey, Blue Sapphire. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you. I like that song too, actually. Hey, Delicate Dale, Muffin 218, Nestos and Sonia's pen pal, Castino Lady is here, Diva Ray is here, Azure is here, Kenna 14 is here. Look, I just want to say, I don't want to keep anybody for very long. I want to come out here first and foremost. I know it's a holiday. That many people, most of us, probably celebrate in our own way, if you will. Yeah, you know, I get it. Some are with family, some may be in church still, some may be just taking some time away from social media. So I hope that whenever, whomever returns, hopefully they will get this message. Hey, TC, how are you? So I just kind of wanted to come out here and I wanted to give some thanks. Okay. Um, First and foremost, I thank Father God for blessing us with his only begotten Son who died on the cross for our sins, who paid the price for us all. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, because without God's grace and mercy, I don't know where I would be. And I'm sure we all, or most of us, get that, right? So I am so very thankful for the many blessings, the many mercies, the many times He has offered grace, which is every day, all day. Okay, every day, all day long, and so I am grateful for that. So I want to start there. A few weeks ago, I came out here and I kind of told you um, something that I had been dealing with for, 49 days. And it was a life-changing experience, and not just what happened on the inside of me, but what the things that were happening around me on the outside of me as well. So many things have changed, some for the good, and some, I'm still working through. Okay. And that's some of the stuff that, I still kind of think about and feel and deal with, that's not tangible things, just within me, my mind, my mindset, my mental health, my emotional health, and in some ways my spiritual health. So I'm still working through some of those pieces. So like I said, some things change for the good. Yes, some things did change for the good. Some things they may not seem like they're for the good, but I'm hoping that I'm going to see that in the future. So let me just say, I want to thank everyone who supported me when I came out here and said, you know what, I'm moving. So those changes that took place, both the inside and the outside, some of those outside changes will be my location. And so I am relocating and just, having to start anew in many ways. And I think some of those things you're going to see on this channel, because all of my time well, I shouldn't say all, but the majority of my time over the next few months will be reestablishing what type of show I want to have, how often this show is going to take place, and where maybe different shows can take place. You know what I'm saying? So, and what I mean by that is, I have 3 channels now, 2 of which I've just they're just sitting there. And I need to grow the content, or develop the content to grow those channels. And it's just that one in particular, which is Cuffs and Comforts, that one, I didn't expect it to be so hard for me to come back out and talk about what I kind of went through. And yeah, I didn't anticipate it. I just did not anticipate that it was going to wear me out to even think about going over there and hitting the live button again. And I guess it's because I'm still processing what that experience was like, and how it impacted me. But on the flip side, I know it's that experience that has shifted this idea that, I need to move, and I'm going to be forced to start anew somewhere else. I'm not forced to move, but, at the you know, the urge of, um, the most important relationship I have on this planet, aside from God, um, by much urging from said individual, I am moving. Okay. And this is a time and an opportunity for me to be able to do that. So when I mentioned that I would be moving, um, I came out here and, humbly, I came out here and asked for assistance. And there were so many people who were kind enough to contribute, some of which, and let me say this, I'm going to be acknowledging folks who gave to my spot fund, and but I don't want to limit it to just people that you see on that page, because there were other people that gave to me in other ways as well. So, I will try my best not to belabor this, and I don't want to dox anybody. Okay. Um, Let me read what y'all saying before I even get into that part. Um, Thank you, TC. Welcome. So glad you came by. So glad you came by. Hey, Miss Buckeye. Let's see. You need a solution too. Said, thank you for just being you. Your smile, laughter has gotten through some tough times. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. I'm sorry that you had tough times, but I guess we all have them, right? And I'm humbled that I, helped you get through it on any level whatsoever. Thank you so much, because you all definitely get me through things without even realizing it. So thank you. Thank you. Galatians 6:7 said, keep in mind that what Jesus went through on the cross, his strength, we can do all things. That's true. I keep my mind on that, and it gives me hope when things seem to get rocky. Yes, absolutely. I agree. I agree. Hi, Rossi. What you say, Legacy Moon? That experience was traumatic for you, so it may take time for you to be able to express what you went through. Yes, it's been, I can mention it here and there, but every time I keep thinking, okay, girl, you got to go live over there at Cuffs and Comforts. You got to tell your story. This is what it's for. And you have no idea. Like at first I wasn't sure why. I don't know. At first I didn't acknowledge truly that I was still dealing with the trauma. I mean, I know I was dealing with it on some level, but it just really hit me like a ton of bricks, when I really was like, you got to go back over there and you got to tell part two and this, that, and the other. And I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. But I am going to do it, and I can do it, and I will do it. Okay. It's going to happen. But yes, Lexi Moon. Yes, you're so right. Hey, Dimples Wimples 504. Hey, Make It Rain. Susie 24. The A Shell loves, the only one there is. The only A Shell loves. Hey, how are you, honey? Hey, Chocolate Drop. Welcome. Cass T. Hello, hello, hello. So, okay, so I want to really quickly, I just want to kind of show, what is this? Want to show. Oh my God, y'all are tired. Lord have mercy. Jeesh. Anyway, I want to go ahead and share this. This is the page of where you can find my spot fund. Okay, help V start fresh. That's the name of the campaign. The goal was and is is $3,500. I want to thank each and every one of you, because you didn't have to do it. Do you understand? You didn't have to do a damn thing. You didn't. You didn't have to do nothing. And you did more than something. You did You look, the goal is $3,500. There is a need for $3,500, but baby, I am $2,400 more than and ahead than I was when I posted this. So I am so very, very grateful for all that you all have done. I want to acknowledge those that have donated here. Um, we have Clutching My Pearls. Thank you so much. Miss Lady, thank you. There's a Kimberly Montgomery. Um, there is an anonymous donor here that gave 25. Miss Saunders, I think I know who that is. I'm going to move past it because I want to thank you. Thank you. Miss D. O'Neill, thank you. Thank you. Uh, Teresa Bryant, thank you. Jarvis L. Amin, thank you so much. Tracy Wilson, thank you so much. Kathleen, Lady Magenta, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Uh, und Undine Hunt. Okay, thank you so much. Carol Hubbard, Darlene Malcolm, Tisha Alls, I believe it is. Thank you so much. Rhonda, aka Dat Pot. All right, thank you, Dat Pot. Thank you, Donna Michi. I appreciate you so much. Um, thank you to you have 1 minute remaining. Thank you so much. Jet Black Straight, thank you so much. Thank you, Gail Bradshaw Rivera. Thank you to the real VB. Thank you, little lady Di. Thank you, Miss Boogie Down. I appreciate you. Honey Say That, thank you. Carolyn Wright, thank you. Char Willie, thank you. Demetria Dean, thank you. Just Nikki and Coffee is Brewing, thank you both. Nestle Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame, thank you so much. Dion Virgo Callie, thank you so much. There you go, Miss Lady, showing out again in here. Thank you so much. Shawanda Wright, thank you. I appreciate you. Shay B, thank you. Sassy Experience, thank you so much. Cross Country Cruiser, thank you. A7, thank you. Sonia's White Muscle T-shirt. Thank you. Ramia 66, thank you. Mary Harcum, thank you so much. And Denise Leo Lady, thank you so much for your contributions. You guys have no idea how much this helped me. I am over the hump of taking care of the majority of what needs to happen. I still need to ship my car. That's what I'm looking at, and shipping. I've got boxes that I need to ship out. There was one other thing that while I had someone help with, someone paid my plane ticket already. Praise God for that. I was thinking, oh, okay. Well, then that frees up less than I need. Well, you know what? It's funny because I got medicine, honey. I got medicine. And I did not even think about the fact that I need to pay cash for my medications. And when that person paid my for my airplane ticket, that freed up the money that I could spend to pay for for at least 4 of my prescriptions. I can get 90-day supplies. So I am grateful for that because my plan already was to come back every 90 days for at least the next year until I realize or figure out where exactly I'm going to settle. So once I figure that out, then I'll change my doctors and stuff then, because right now I've got multiple specialists that I see as well as my primary, and I just don't see the point in making all those changes right now. So I'm already going to be traveling back and forth. But what I didn't plan for was the fact that, girl, you're going to need to get your prescriptions like now. okay, and take them with you. And while I could get some stuff and I can get it out there, it's not going to be as easy for me to do that. So, anywho, I just want to say thank you to all of you. And then I want to go somewhere else. I want to also thank um, the Only A Shell Loves. I want to thank, Delicate Dell. These are folks that, have contributed outside of the um, the Spot Fund account page. They contributed outside, a different way. I want to say Trelo Sum, Prima Wanda. I don't want to say this person's name. Let me just say Miss Plankers, because I don't want to say your real name. This person, Miss Stanford. I'll just put it like that. Who else? Who else? Miss Nisi, who I think she did give on the page. I may have already said her. If I didn't, Miss Nisi. Who else? Who else? Let's see. Wait, hold on. Did she say her name here? No. Ugh. Who is this? Miss Washington. Wait, did you say your name here? No, you didn't say your name on there. So I'll say Miss Washington. Little Lady Di. I already said hi. Thank you to her. Chantrice, thank you. Who else? Who else? So yes, these are people who gave outside of that. Let me see. Do I want to say this person? Miss Hines, thank you. Her daughter, thank you. And yes, I think that's about those. So if I missed anybody, please know that it is not on purpose. Many folks also would give during the show and and I appreciate each and every one of those as well. So I just wanted to make sure that I shared my thanks to each and every one of you. And those that just come in, look, and when you come in here and you give me a click and a view, baby, that is a blessing. When you come in here and you hit that doggone like button, that helps to grow my channel. It helps to get me out in the algorithm. All of those things are blessings, and all of those things are necessary in order for me to grow this channel and to yes. So anyway, I want to thank each and every one of y'all for that. All right. Now, Ecclesiastes, as I mentioned before, Ecclesiastes, we talked about it sometime last year. I want to say it was November of last year when I did the very, and I had to let God says that there's time for everything under the sun. Okay. There, it just depends. It just depends on the day, the time, the reason. But there's almost nothing that there isn't a time for. You know what I'm saying? There's a time for love and a time for hate. Now that's Bible. Okay, there's a time for love and a time for hate. There is a time for war, and there is also a time for peace. You see, there's a time for everything under the sun. And with that said, there is a time when sometimes you got to cuss a mother sucker out as well. But I'm not going to cuss. I'm not going to cuss. But I just want to get a clear understanding. These people are weird out here, okay? And I just need to just let people know that I think they're weird. I see how weird they are. And sometimes I like to entertain the weird. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. Um, let me share my screen, okay? Uh-oh, hold on. Let me share this here screen so we can talk about it. Okay. Um, yeah, let me share my screen now. Got to share my screen. If you notice today on my community page, yes, community, okay, with two T's, community. Over here on my community uh, 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 wall, that is, I had a sweet and loving message for God's people. I did. I said, "Happy Easter, V Stylers." Yes, Happy Easter. In other words, Happy Resurrection Sunday. Okay. But anyway, I thank God for Jesus and for paying the price for our salvation. Mm. His resurrection was a sign of his almighty power. Today is a day to resurrect your health and finances, your happiness, and your future. God's power and promise makes you qualified and capable. Ooh, let me say that again. Okay. God's power, not yours, not mine, not Janie Sue's or not Billy Bob's. No, not the Black Panther. None of them. Nobody's. Just Jesus's power. God's power that worked through Jesus, baby. God's power and promise makes us qualified and capable. Not that we are alone. No, no, no. It is with His power. He makes us qualified when we unqualified. He makes us capable when it feels that we are incapable. Yes. Okay. Then I said, let his light and power work for you and through you today and every day. Mm, mm, mm. Yes, God. Okay. And I said, Happy Easter, wishing you a holiday celebration filled with family, friends, love, and laughter. Yes, okay. Now, when I did that, I had a weirdo drop down in the comments section. Oh, yes, I did. You know I had one. You know I had one. It was probably somebody from the Dum Dum Committee that has some shit to say. Okay. So let me read. AW. Let's see, who is you, AW? Okay. First of all and foremost, any coward that has all this criticism for me, but you go by the name AW and scared to show your nasty, ugly little face. Huh? Huh? Anybody like that shouldn't have anything to say to me. I'm just saying, you shouldn't have anything to say to me, doggone it. Okay? Because AW, you ain't got no face or nothing. There's no face on the thing there. And you ain't even got a whole name. We got to call you AW. My God, my God. Okay? Anyway, look. This AW. Look at AW. AW got 2 subscribers. I don't know which one of y'all, which 2 of y'all came out here and subscribed to AW? Huh? And for why? That's my question. For why? That's what I want to know. Anywho, all right, let's go back. Let me go back to the page I was trying to share in the first place. Hold on. Let me go back, child. My God, my God. Okay. So let me show you what AW had to say, child. Yep, let me pull it back on up here. Okay. AW, AW. All right. AW said, the way you cuss, the way you treat people, do you really believe this? Forgive me, but I hope you walk the walk and not just talk the talk, not judging. But the Bible says you will know them by the fruit they bear. Mm-hmm. Hmm. And it's true, you know? So I responded and I said, how exactly do I treat people aside from being kind, loving, and respectful? And if you have a problem, why are you still checking for me? Because I'm definitely not checking for you. We know the fruit you bear because it stinks like hell. Praying that hands are laid on you to wash you clean. Firm and very heavy hands. Prayer hands. Okay. Prayer hands. Any questions? Do you all know this lady? This lady, AW lady? Because she talk a little bit. She sounds, if you ask me, now she sounds a little bit like Chris Christmas. Sound like Sonya. I'm gonna tell you what. Let me read the part that really sounds like Sonya. Okay. Um, the way you cuss, the way you treat people, not that part. Do you really believe this? Forgive me, but I hope you walk the walk and not just talk the talk, not judging. That part right there. That part right there. Uh-huh. I hope you walk the walk and not talk the talk, not judging. You know how her sentences are like this, not judging. You know, like how she applies for jobs. You know, I've worked at the law firm for many years, criminal. You know how she talks. You know, I can't really afford to be out and about after I eat diarrhea. You know what I'm saying? That's how she talks. So since that's how she talks, and we know that's how she talks now, that's why I know that's her ass. That ain't nobody but her. That ain't nobody but her. Okay, not judging. You judging, but I don't think you got room to judge, huh? And someone who doesn't know the Lord would have some shit to say, like this. You know what I mean? Because there's no need for it. Why is she on my channel? Huh? Why is she on my channel? Huh? My channel. I don't know why this chick on my channel. Okay. I don't know why she on my channel. Okay. Let me see what's going on over here. Hey, the only A Shell loves. Happy Easter, V mods and chat. Hey, girl, thank you for being a member for 33 months. Ooh, hey, girl. Thank you, girl. Okay. Hey, make it rain. This is how we support AW. Stop it. Thank you, make it rain. Thank you. Just mean. These people, this AW person. Yeah, it's probably Sonya. It is probably Sonya or one of her minions, or something you know. I, I don't know. It's something that got to do with her. And if it ain't her, it's probably somebody from that one lady's place. Uh-oh. Hey, girl. Hi, sister. Hold on. Let me look. I got it, boo-boo. I love you. I can't say who you are, can I? I love you, though. I love you. Okay. Hey, girl. Okay. Um, so yes, y'all. I just had to put it out here. I just wanted AW to know I love you. Okay. But yes, I wanted AW to know that, girl, it is Resurrection Sunday. And God's power moves through each and every one of us that believes and are here and called to serve him. Yes. And I am called to serve him. And he says that there's a time for everything under the sun. You just got to know the time. But don't think that because it's Easter, Resurrection Sunday, that it can't be time, AW. It can be time today. Okay? I just need you to know this, AW. Hey, Granny the Great, thank you for becoming a member. I love you. Thank you so much. Yeah, AW. So anyway, I just had to look, I can kill two birds with one stone. I can come out here and preach a word and give thanks and praise, and then show my gratitude to my community, and still get you together all at the same time, AW. Okay? Now, act like you know the Lord. Go sit down somewhere and spend time with him. Okay? Because I'm sure he didn't send you on this mission. And I don't know what you had hoped to accomplish, but you failed miserably. Okay? But I just had to say it. I just had to let you know. Okay? I just had to let you know. Hey, Sensible Creations. Okay. So that really is all this live right here was meant for. This one right here. Just want to come out here and tell y'all how much I love you and how much I appreciate you. I said, I am going to drop a thank you message in the chat for those that have given via the Spot Fund page. But please know that I am grateful for everyone who contributes. And I wanted to acknowledge you, as many of you as I possibly could, many of which did give anonymously, and others who have used their real names, and I don't desire to say their names. You know what I'm saying? So, because I'm not a doxer, okay? So there's that. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna get out of here now. I do think I need to get to my other live I want to do later on. Wait a minute, what'd you say? I see a couple of messages down here. Rossi said, we got time today. We have the power of the resurrection. I'm telling you, these people think child people crazy. Hey, Texas Toy V, I have strong discernment. That's why I could never listen to Sylvia. And I know you know the Lord. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for saying that. And it should be evident. It's not something I should have to say. Not I mean us. Those that know God for themselves and have a relationship with God, it's not even something you have to outright directly say every day. It should show through in your spirit, in your actions, in your words, how you treat people, all of that. So yeah, for this, somebody be talking about how do I treat people over here? I treat people with respect. In fact, there have been multiple times when I've interviewed people and folks would have liked for me to have gone in on the spot and been nasty to folks. I've never been nasty to any of my guests that have been on here. I'm not nasty to anybody. Why you fooling? So, I look, the fact that somebody on the Lord's good day would come out here just to be out here caping and capping for people, because that's all that was. That's has something to do with Sylvia or still or Sonia, Nesto. It's that whole thing. And it's like if that's and pray for your capping and caping for them. Okay. Anywho, Hey, April Shine, everybody. Okay, so anyway, so later on, I do kind of want to go live. Hey, Faith is the substance. How are you? I do kind of want to come back later. Depends. I probably will. It'll be late though. If I come on, it'd be 10:30ish. And I need to go over there and see what all was transpiring over there with Sonia and Sylvia yesterday. We might want to, do a recap of that. I think I'm gonna do my Jerron Hurt live tomorrow during the day. Since he has a family channel and all, he's got a whole nonprofit he's over there, trying to raise money for. Okay. So let's do his shit in the daytime. Let's shine a bright light on his ass. Let's make sure that the light shines so bright in the daylight. We gonna grab our flashlights. We're gonna grab everything because we need a big bright light to shine on that leprechaun's big head ass. Okay, we need that. So we need to do that. What'd you say, Dimples Wimples? Because of the implications. Excuse me. What are we talking about? What we saying? What we talking about? Talking about that lady over there, or in my comments. So what we talking about? What'd you say? Because of the implications. Wade Wilson got you beat on donations. Well, that's probably true. Wade Wilson is Satan, his spawn anyway. And there are a lot of hateful, deviant, disgusting, evil people, and some very ignorant, illiterate, drug using, no teeth having, meth using horrors out here as well, who are definitely going to give to Wade Wilson. Duh. Okay. I am very, very blessed to see what I was able, that the people were willing to give me. It was a blessing. Okay. So no problem there. It's not a competition. However, I did beat Nesto though. Okay. I did. Nesto had, I don't know what his goal amount was, but Nesto, whatever the goal was, if it was more than $100, he didn't meet his goal. Okay. Because last I checked, someone gave $100 and I think it was Sonia. Okay. And I think she got her 100 back. So that happened. Leslie said he doesn't have her beat on blessings. Thank you. You got that right. Okay. You got that right. It ain't no damn competition, but he definitely doesn't have me beat on the blessings. All right. Ooh, ciao. Anyway. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna get out of here now. Later on tonight, I feel like we might need to do a little reaction to Sylvia and Sonia's little show. I saw they had 40 people over there last night. So if y'all come over, it's 114th in this chat. If y'all come, collectively, we can give them another view. You know what I'm saying? Another click and another view. Let me see. How many views does she have on that thingamajig, on that video? My guess is she got about 350 views. Let's go look. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being very serious. Let me see. Let's see. So if I go to the infamous slide channel, my bad. They got 622 views on the slide channel. Let's see how much they got on the Sylvia channel. Did they even go over there? Oh, she don't put Sonya on her main channel no more. Okay, so they got 622 views. If y'all come back tonight, we can give them 623 views. Okay? If y'all come back tonight, what you say? What you say, Lexi Moon? I got more views on her video than she did. Always. 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 That night that Naomi Grace, let me tell you. That night, let's look at it. That night that Naomi Grace was on her channel. Wasn't then. It wasn't then. When was Naomi Grace on there? No, it wasn't then. Which one was it? All I know is I know I got more views. I know for a fact I did. What was that before? No, that was after the baby beat her up, right? Okay, the baby beat her up. And then, it was this one. Okay, so I got 2.9. Let me see. Actually, I almost have 3,000 views on that video. You can best believe she didn't get that. I have 2,991 views on that video when Westmajigger came over there. I'm pretty sure that was that it? Let me see. Wait, is that the one? Oh no, this ain't the one. No, that's not true. When did Naomi Grace come over there? I know I killed it on that one. Baby, because everybody was over here. All I know is everybody was over here. We had about damn near 500 people in the chat, and she had 70 over there. It was like people would prefer to go somewhere else. Look, she was live. I was live while she was live, y'all. And the people didn't want to go over there and hear this shit for themselves on live. They preferred to be over here to watch them live. Now, you know that's sad. That is very telling. Do you not agree? Very, very telling. Villanor, what time you going live later so I can be ready to laugh my heart out? It would be around 10:30, probably around 10:30. I got to make sure other people are in bed, because child. Anyway, he goes to bed early, so he'll probably be knocked out by that time. So once he's in bed, I'll come live. Let's see. What else y'all saying in here? Ooh, Blue Sapphire said it's so hard to listen to them too. Child. I only listen when someone reacts. I never go to her channel. Granny the Great. It's because you need someone to react if you want to be entertained by the damn bullshit. Because it's, talk about dry. Like their show is failing. When they started going live, they at least had 100 people in there. Then it got down to 70. Now we're down to 40. Now there's only 40 people over there last night or whatever night that was. Child. Yeah, we gotta talk about it. Hey, Miss Mad About Music. Queen Brio said, yes, I'd rather hear y'all commentary. So I can't laugh my butt off. Child, they are not funny on their own. They're funny, but they're not funny. You know what I'm saying? We can laugh at them, but that doesn't mean that they're funny. Anyway, so yeah, it'll be around 10:30. Okay. Yes, it is. Make it rain. Very corrupt. Very, very corrupt. Okay. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna get out of here again. I want to thank all of you so much. I love y'all, and I hope that you all are having a wonderful Sunday and Resurrection Sunday at that, with your family, with your friends. I'm about to have dinner here shortly. It's a little late, but we're gonna eat, and just like a baby, you feed him. You rub on him, and I can rock him right to sleep. And once I do all of that, I'll be back. All right. See y'all later, y'all.
be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss.
Make it rain. The replay gang is real, girl. Get you some sleep.
Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems.
Have a good day, y'all. See y'all later on tonight. Smooches.